Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Shri Shuka Vacha Evam Gajendra Upavarnita Nirvishesham Brahmadayo Vividalinga Vidabhimanaha Naite Yado Pasa Shripo Nikilatma Katva Tatra Akilamaramayo Harir Avirase. Shukadeva Goswami continued, the king of the elephants, describing the supreme authority without mentioning a particular person. He did not invoke the demigod headed by Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Indra and Chandra. That none of them approached him. However, because of the Lord Hari, the super soul, Purushottama, the personality Godhead, he appeared before Gajendra. So this is a beautiful prayer of surrender, and most important point, Krishna accepted that prayer. Okay? This prayer is important. Why this prayer is important? Because Krishna accepted this prayer. We can have so many prayers. We can also imagine prayer. But why we accept this? Because Krishna accepted. Therefore we repeat the prayers of the Acharyas. We know the Acharyas, by the kind of activities they do, they are very dear to the Lord. Their prayers are very pleasing to the Lord. Now Gajendra's thing is very interesting. He was a great devotee in a previous birth. And therefore, because of his pure devotion, he is able to pray to the Lord, even in a very difficult position. And even when the Lord comes in front of him, he offers a flower, lotus flower. It's very painful. You are about to die. Imagine you are bleeding one of your limbs. You are about to die. It's very painful. But even though he was in a very, very painful position, still he did not complain. That is the mark of a great devotee. No complaint. He still, Prabhupada says, even in a difficult position, if you are very peaceful and still you are offering prayers to the Lord, you are extraordinary. Isn't it? Extraordinary it is. ऐसा नहीं है. मुश्किल पोजीशन में भी उसने भगवान को याद किया, और जब भगवान आए कोई कंप्लेन है. भुंजान आत्मकृतम विपाकम, ये तो मेरे ही पुराने कर्म है. I accept this. He is not blaming the Lord. I said, no, the great man, when he is in difficulty, he takes a responsibility for it. And when anything good is there, he thinks he doesn't deserve it. When a bad man is reverse. When anything great is there, he takes the credit. He takes responsibility. When anything bad happens, he thinks he doesn't deserve it. Okay? Because he overestimates his position. But our real situation is we should accept the responsibility. Whatever it is, Atmakirtam Vipakam, by my own activity. Krishna doesn't create your Papa Karma. By our own activities, we get stuck in a difficult position. So we are in a difficult position. By our own activity, we accept it. We accept this position. Atmakritam Vipakam. And then we don't blame the Lord. And we accept that because of the difficult position, I am able to remember the Lord. Then I thank the Lord even for the difficult position. अपनी प्रॉब्लम की वजह से भगवान को भक्त याद कर पाता है. अगर भक्त है, भक्त की ये लक्षण है कि जब उसको प्रॉब्लम आती, आर्तो अर्थात जिज्ञासु ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभ, तो भक्त के जो वो किसके चतुर्विधा भजनते माम जनाना सुकृतो न अर्जुना. जब वो पुण्यात्मा है तो मुश्किल में भगवान को याद करता है, पुण्यात्मा है बिकॉज. और दुरात्मा है वो बहुत डिस्टर्ब हो जाता है, वो भगवान को नहीं याद करता. वो ये वो लोग किसी को ढूंढता है, तेरी वजह से ऐसा प्रॉब्लम है, तेरी वजह से, he just puts blames on here and there. कभी he will not accept responsibility, and he will not definitely pray to the Lord. He rather fight with people, because of you I got this, because of you. Correct? But a devotee is in a very deep position. The deep position of a devotee is that he is always knowing that Krishna is in total control. Devotee is in this wonderful position. So anything happens, great, he understands. It's Krishna's sanction. He never feels, just like Prabhupada movement exploded all around the world. Prabhupada was always thanking Krishna. Correct? And there was a time, the movement, nothing was happening. Again he was thanking Krishna. He was writing purports, he was glorifying Krishna with his heart. Same way, both the time. Not at all disturbed. So this is very important principle. Then another principle is shelter. We have no other shelter. There is one more position of shelter in Bhagavatam. We see Uttara, she runs towards Krishna. Krishna, I am in a difficult position. When Brahmastra is approaching me, please save me. So at that moment Krishna gives shelter. So here Gajendra also takes shelter only of the Supreme Lord. There are so many, he was in Devaloka, all Devatas all around. This garden which is described is in Devaloka. Gajendra was not on earth. Correct? And Krishna has appeared. So Krishna doesn't appear only on earth, he appears throughout the universe, wherever he needs to appear. And when he is coming there, before that all the Devatas are hearing, they are around him. Or Devatas anyway, they can also hear your prayers by the Lord's arrangement. They cannot hear prayers by their own capacity. So they could have done something. Correct? They could have done something, the Devatas. But they did not. Because he was asking for the Lord to come. That's a devotee. Devotee's heart is focused on the Supreme Lord. He is not asking help of any Devi Devata. It's not that he disrespects them, but his heart is focused on Krishna. Just like the gopis. They were not asking any Devata to come. They did not want even Narayana, only Krishna. The heart is so fixed on it. They just don't want anything. And the intense separation they were having from Krishna. Yesterday night we were discussing that. That's a side issue. They were having intense separation from Krishna. But interestingly, we were analyzing, they never went to Mathura or Dwarka. और 1 साल नहीं, 2 साल नहीं, 3 साल नहीं, कृष्णा के बच्चे पैदा हो गए, कृष्णा के पोते पैदा हो गए, और पोते बड़े हो के उनका शादी भी हो गया, अनिरुद्ध का, Usha and Aniruddha ka शादी. And after that, next Leela is that Balaram is appearing, comes to Vrindavan. So Bhagavatam says Balaram came after a long time. So I was thinking how long it is. So my rough calculation was, Ajkal, between 2 generations, the gap is how much? Today. Those days, make it little 5 years less you can make. Say 20. Try to give minimum time. And then one more generation 20. And one more generation because he was about to get married. Usha, Aniruddha, Leela. Krishna, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. So 60 years. So 12 years they went. 60 minus 12, 48. 50 years later, what they are born. So 50 years later, he is coming. But they did not go either to Mathura or to Dwarka there. Why? One thing, transcendental thing, is that by separation, Krishna is giving happiness. Krishna doesn't give unhappiness to his devotee. Be very sure. What externally looks as pain is actually a great what externally looks as a pain is a great pleasure. Correct? It's a great pleasure. Devotee, Krishna only enhances pleasure of his devotees. How can it be possible? Krishna says to gopis, I cannot repay you, and puts them into difficulty. That's not possible. This is one part. So when Balaram comes to Vrindavan, they're so happy. But I was just thinking, why they could not just go Mathura? They could have just walked. Nearby, Mathura to Vrindavan तो चल के जा सकते हैं, और द्वारका भी जा सकते थे. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, असंभव काम नहीं है. लोग चलते थे पहले, क्यों नहीं गए? Because they believed that Krishna said, I am going to come. And they were waiting. How then gopis used to make garland. And they know meeting Krishna here is better than meeting him in Dwarka for Krishna, not for us. For Krishna. They were thinking of Krishna, not of them. Are we really very happy to go to Dwarka? Maybe we can ask Krishna, जैसे आजकल है खेती करने, क्या कृष्णा खेती करके तंग आ गए, कुछ और काम दो, कुछ कोई एक इंडस्ट्री खोलो, जॉब निकालो, है ना. हम भी काम कर रहे हैं, थोड़ा द्वारका में थोड़ा हम भी आनंद करते हैं, इतने घर बना दिए, हमारे लिए बना दो. They are thinking of Krishna's pleasure only. They are not thinking of their pleasure. They never, it's out of question them to ask anything from Krishna. They are thinking of Krishna. Just like later than this instance, they met Krishna at Kurukshetra. They asked Krishna to come to Vrindavan. Not for their pleasure, for Krishna's pleasure. Krishna usually more happy in Vrindavan. आपको वृंदावन में ज़्यादा मजा आएगा. In fact, Acharya said one more reason why Balaram came, not Krishna, because Rukmini and other queens decided, both wanted to go. But they said if Krishna comes, he is not going to come back. Because we cannot love Krishna the way the gopis love Krishna. We cannot touch that. They are much advanced devotees. So in different ways, the gopis are totally focused only on Krishna. So we should also be only focused on Krishna. Devi Devata, what is the point to focus? Devi Devata focuses when you want material facilities, because they cannot actually help you. असली मदद नहीं दे सकते आपको. They can give you some, nice cushion to sleep. They can give you nice food to eat. They can give you strong senses to enjoy. They can give some material facilities to enjoy. Therefore, Krishna worship is only on the transcendental position. Kamasthita hita jnana. When the heart is on the rasic tamasic platform, we don't worship Krishna. We are discussing yesterday night faith. That faith in Krishna comes only in transcendental position, which comes by good association and discrimination. Below in Rajoguna and Tamoguna, we are harassed by material desires. Naturally, we look for material facility. Correct? So faith, Krishna itself infuses faith in our heart towards some material facility. When you want to serve Krishna, then you can understand Krishna and develop faith in Krishna. But when you want to enjoy yourself, just go to Devatas and Devis. And when you want to give pain to somebody, they go to some Tantra Vidya. Correct? This is the discrimination. They want something, they want to do harm to somebody. But presently we are not in transcendental position, so how do we continue? Yes, we continue in good association. Use your discrimination and understand what you are supposed to do, even though you are not in the same position. We are not in transcendental position today. We are not in some Shuddha Sattva. तो हम लोग भगवान का कैसे सेवा कर रहे हैं? Because of good association, because of discrimination, intelligence we can use. We can just like we can offer service to Krishna. Krishna accepts service from any platform. Even in Tamoguna we can offer service to Krishna, but that may not be very pleasing to the Lord. But when we come to transcendental position, the service is very, very pleasing to Krishna. You understand? Just like we have done offering to the Lord. So we can do. But when we are offering burned items, okay, when it is pleasing, correct? Suppose you offer a chapati burn, Krishna will accept. So from Tamoguna also Krishna will accept. But if it is offered in Sattva, Shuddha Sattva, it is very pleasing to the Lord. So we offer service, but just service is not everything. What consciousness it is offered. Just like Sanatana Goswami was also offering. Lord was so satisfied by a small offering of dry chapati, because it is offered with love. Patram pushram phalam toyam yoma bhakta. Bhakta means with devotion. When it is offered with devotion, Krishna, can you accept this? Okay? That is devotion. Then Krishna is very pleased with that service. So Gajendra is actually very intelligent. He is not wasting his time asking any Devata for a facility. He knows that is not going to be of any use. Because I do not want to live in this world anymore. What the Devatas do? Devatas will pull me out of the water. They can also kill the crocodile. They can also, maybe Devata, Brahma can even throw one drop of him, Kamandalu. Uska pair हाथ ठीक हो जाता था. Hiranyakashipu, his whole body was finished. It was eaten by ants. But Brahma ne Kamandalu se do pani boond dala aur wo bilkul, he became strong. So Brahma can do that. Even Indra can do. When there was a war with Vritasura and Gajendra was injured, इंद्र ने अपने हाथ से अमृत उसके डाला, वो गजेंद्र ठीक हो गया था. नो सॉरी, नॉट गजेंद्र, हिज ऐरावता became okay. ठीक है ना. So Indra also has the power to heal, and others devatas are also there. Ganesha is there. All could have helped him. That much power they have. ये एक छोटा इंजरी को heal करना, they don't have to do surgery. Devic treatment is higher. Ayurveda, उधर आयुर्वेदा perfection में, they can heal it फटाफट. कह रहे हैं, कुछ नीम लगा देंगे, कुछ कर देंगे, they can heal it फटाफट. अमृत से तो बहुत फास्ट कर देंगे. So they know how to solve his position, and for them it's not very big thing to do. But he did not want to live in this world anymore. He had no desire to live in this world anymore. And this, devatas cannot help you. Therefore, devotee doesn't go to Devi Devata. Because he has no desire to live in this world anymore. He just wants to go back to Krishna. He has no desire. Therefore, Prabhupada says, interestingly, devotee is waiting to die. He's waiting. Everybody is scared. Devotee is waiting. The famous prayer, no? When he says, Jivo Amarova, when the blessing, a sage comes to the palace, he blesses everybody differently. But when he sees another sage and he seeks his blessing, he says, Jivo Amarova, you live or you die, how does it matter? Correct? So, pure devotee actually is immaterial even to existence. He is in total Krishna consciousness, and Gajendra is in that position, and seeing the difficulties of this world, he is deciding to go back to the spiritual world. So for him hardly it matters. So he says, let me go back to the spiritual world. Having made that decision to go back to the spiritual world, having seen the suffering of the material world, having seen the futility of any enjoyment in this world, having seen the temporary nature of the material existence, he just wants to go back to Krishna, and therefore he is fixing his mind on, totally fixes his mind on the Lord. And the devatas heard his prayer, but they knew, they were little feeling, we can't go because he's not asking for us. He's asking, calling out for the Supreme Lord. Prabhupada says he didn't even know who is the Supreme Lord. But that's the intelligence. Oh, the Supreme Authority, the Supreme Person, take me to the spiritual world. I'm not interested to be any more part of this material world. And you see that even though the crocodile had caught his leg, he's also got blessed, Prabhupada says, because he's holding the leg of a pure devotee. Even the crocodile got blessed. He was also under a curse. He was a devata, and one sage came, Asita Devala sage. Bhagavad Gita there, Asita Devala sage was there. And he jumped in the water, just like a childhood we do. We pull the legs of people inside water, just for fun's sake. And the sage cursed him, you become a crocodile. So he was in that curse. But because he now holding the feet of Gajendra, a pure devotee, even though he was biting the feet, but he was touching the feet, he got blessed. And he also got removed from the curse, and he went back to the Devaloka. So this is explained very nicely here. So shelter of the Lord is the principle of a devotee. A devotee is always samashita ye padapala, is always taking shelter of the Lord. He has no other shelter. And that is the constitutional position of the living entity. The living entity is at any moment maintained and protected by the Lord. That is the nature of the living entity. He is always maintained and protected. Just like I said, once somebody asked Prabhupada, should you pray to the Lord? Prabhupada said, you have no other business. Means we are always in the shelter of the Lord, and always we seek shelter of the Lord. That is the consciousness we should cultivate. Today we are in the shelter of the sense object. We are in the shelter of sense gratification. We are shelter of our ahankara, kama, krodha. We have taken that shelter. So the struggle has to be there. That's called sadhana. A struggle to come under the shelter of the Lord. A struggle to cultivate dependence on the Lord. Just like I was seeing, the people become drug addicted. Then the brain, some kind of reward system forms. Why does he take a drug? Because he has that kind of experience that when he takes a drug, he gets some hallucination. So he is forced to take it again. Correct? You have an experience of so-called hallucination. You want that again. So similarly, we have to cultivate dependence on Krishna. Just like we run to sense gratification when we are empty, we chant when we are empty, we read when we are empty, we associate when we are empty. And that system is built in. We know it works. We know it works. And I remember first time I took my friends to the temple. We met one devotee, very wonderful devotee, and he was laughing. He used to laugh and explain Krishna. We were so happy by hearing it, and we used to come back all the way, 3 hours, 2 hours going, 2 hours coming, all the way used to come every week just to hear again and again. So reward system is built in, correct? It can be built in association, it can be built into the holy name, it can be built into the Shastra. These are the higher aspects. Other aspects are there. Even deities, it can be built in. So as we built in the system into a thing, then the dependence is cultivated. And then you take shelter. The more we come in a submissive attitude, more these principles of the Lord shower spiritual happiness. And we keep remembering that again and again we seek it. Krishna consciousness is voluntary now. It's a very voluntary phenomena. Cannot be forced. Okay? But a person should feel, yes, I am benefited. So Gajendra is very fortunate to totally take shelter of the Lord. Prabhupada says, to take shelter of somebody who depends on somebody is the most unfortunate position in this world, isn't it? It's considered very unfortunate if you depend on somebody. But to depend on the Supreme Lord is a sign of greatest fortune. This is contradictory. So Gajendra totally depends on the Lord. He tried his, nothing you could do. So in our life also, this consciousness of shelter and dependence should be cultivated. That is a sign of progress. Srila Prabhupada ki.